Hi, my name is Vito and welcome to YouMonies channel. At the end of 2023, I told myself I need to reach 100k in mutual funds, ETFs and stocks investment portfolio. I had almost 52,000. As you can see, market value was $51,351. So I was short of $650. And additionally, I had 20 grand in crypto, but crypto one day can be 50,000, one day it can be equal zero. So I can't relate to that. I cannot relate to that. So I'm taking it into account only mutual funds, ETFs, and stocks. So why 100k? You can watch on YouTube lots of channels. It explains how the most important is to reach as fast as possible 100k. So as you can see, we are already in May and I wanted to share the progress. This is what this channel will be about. It's about personal growth, financial independence, and weekly, monthly updates. I'll be revealing all my trades, all my assets in the portfolios, and whenever I sell or buy or receive dividends, you will be able to see those updates. So I am already in May, so I just wanted to share the progress, how this allowed me to progress. So my target value was 52,000, and in January it was 56, 60, then March 64, and I need to add at least 4,000 in market value every month. So I told myself I'll be investing at least 4,000 every month, and different variations how I was investing into that, but I realized I had very little in stocks. Most of that was in mutual funds and ETFs. So I understood that most of my new investments will have to go into stocks because I am well over diversified and I need to start making progress when I put my money into individual stocks. So currently in May, I'm already over $610. Uh, if you can see, in March there was a good addition. I was already on 69,000, and now in May I'm in 72. So even I kept adding, there wasn't much added, but I need to keep adding. I cannot stop, and the faster I reach 100k, I will be able to be adding a little bit less, and obviously the dividends will keep growing. But now, because in January, for example, 47% of my assets were in mutual funds. I did not really see any dividends coming because what happens, mutual funds, they just automatically reinvest all the dividends. So I'm also tracking my progress with a little diagram. I want to know that am I above the target or below the monthly target value. So as you can see, the highest peak was in March. My target value was 64 and I finished the month, as I mentioned, with 69. But even now, it's only beginning of May and I already have 72,610. This was as of May 5th. Additionally, I have some crypto. It's almost 33,000. It peaked to 36,000, almost 37 end of March. So as you can see, with crypto it can quickly almost double, but it can go down. So, like I mentioned, that is why I do not include that. So, let's go and see the progress, and after that, I will also show you all my holdings. So, let's see how my portfolio was changing. So, January 2024, 47% was in mutual funds. So, I really want this number to go down, and crypto was 26%, so almost the same in ETFs, and only 3% were in stocks. So this year, my main focus is adding more stocks, adding more valuable stocks, growth stocks, dividend stocks. I like both of them, and I dollar cost average. I invest every Monday, same time. I try to invest the same amount, but I will tell you more in the other episodes. How was my progress, and did I manage to keep up with investing same time and same amount? Uh, February, if you see, it went down to mutual funds to 42,000. Even I added money, you can see that mainly the big portion was due to increase in crypto. Same in March. My crypto had 35% of my total portfolio, which is too much. I don't want to be dependent on crypto, so I need to keep adding value and make the progress in making these numbers bigger. And slowly, I'm making the progress. Started with 3%, and now April 9%, and beginning of May I am at 9%, so I'm quite happy. Stocks almost 10,000, symbolic 10,000 will be reached this week. 40,000 in mutual funds, 20,000. So really over diversified, but that's okay. I'll be selling, I'll be buying. So let's see. What do I have in mutual funds? So mutual funds mostly, to be honest, all of them are in Manulife, because I get here employers match, so can't say no to free money. So every salary I keep adding the value, so now it's almost 42,000 Canadian dollar. All the values here are in Canadian dollar, so 42,000. Almost everything is in US equity, because that is the best. They have the lowest cost, and I just go with S&P 500. So almost, yeah, 31,500, a little bit in Canadian growth and a little bit in global, just to have some international exposure. All right, what do I have in my ETFs? So most of these almost 40,000 is in TD Bank. That is where I started my investments. I was buying TD one by one, dollar cost averaging these various ETFs, global technology, US equity, some dividend, tech innovators, again dividend, healthcare, a little bit in real estate. I am really over diversified. I am thinking I will have to sell some of these ETFs and move it to single stocks, a little portion of this money, but at the moment I'm just going with the market. They're performing pretty well, so not making any changes as long as I'm in the plus. But the more value it gets added, I will be reallocating to single stocks. Then I started a new investment using a different brokerage. They allow me fractional share buying, and they also allow me to invest in different ETFs from different companies, not just TD. So mostly I go with Vanguard, and 3.6k is again in S&P, 875 in Nasdaq. Why? Because that's where I was building my beginning of the investments. That is for the long term. So I just want to ride with the market and not to think too much. I wasn't reading much about investments, so that was the safest one. Vanguard has really low costs of management fees, so I am. But the problem is, again, I am way over diversified. If you just add ETFs and mutual funds, 62,000 out of my total 72,000. So only a little bit, 10,000 are in single stocks. So what do you have from single stocks? I have a feeling I am buying mostly tech stocks, and that's what I'll continue doing. I will be adding stocks like Bank of Nova Scotia. I will add those tickers, but as you can see, it's Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Shopify, Visa, SAP, nothing special, like dollar cost average every week, every Monday. So to see what I am buying weekly, just please click subscribe, follow the channel, watch the episodes weekly. I will be sharing my financial progress, and it's gonna be interesting to hear what are your thoughts. What should I sell? And it's called YouMonies. That means a little hint that you will be able to have involvement in this portfolio on and have the effect on shaping the future of this portfolio. So if you want all my trades on Blossom, you can follow me at YouMonies at Blossom app. So please give me a follow, and I'll keep you posted every week. Tune in on Mondays. I'll be sharing the progress, and I'll wait for your comments.